Hello, welcome back to 90s Rusty Retros, and we're back at the unit with the Course to Be project. And today we've got quite a bit to do, and tomorrow, but we're on today, so let's focus on today. Let's not get sidetracked already. Also, I can feel my voice starting to break, but we're not going to use that as a blooper because we're concentrating for once. So, I'm going to pan round now, quickly, bear with me. I've had a bit of a tidy up, moved some things out the way, just so I can get through, because I couldn't move the other night. And also, my spoiler is back. It's not painted because we're going to get the car painted, so I thought we'll just leave it. We'll get it mounted to the car when it goes for paint, and this will fit. So we've now got side skirts, spoiler, and custom front bumper there. I just need a nice rear bumper at some point. So, at the moment, I've been to the shops. So I've got some rust converter, regular primer, regular red paint for the crash bars and other bits like that, zinc primer for the rusty parts of the car, and then we've got some high temperature red paint for the exhaust heat shield that I primed, multiple sandpapers, wet papers that I need some water for, so we're not touching that today, and some body filler, 2 sets for doing things like this, you know, where all the ridges are to smooth it out. So yeah, we've got a lot to do, a lot to crack on with. That's the main one where the filler's going to go on this bit here. Yeah, so like I said, got a lot to do, a lot to crack on with, but tomorrow we've got some things for the Audi 82, such as fit an under tray. I've ordered some fuel tank straps, which is for another video next week. Probably, it might be a week later. It says 2 weeks shipping. It may not be. They come from Lithuania, so who knows. I've got a new glove box for the Audi 80 coming. That should be this week or early next week. Probably not this week because it's Saturday, so next week, early next week. That was £20. And then I'm going to do some discs on the Audi because the front discs are worn. The pads are okay, the pads are new, but the discs need changing since we did the back, so we may as well do the front. So we'll get some new discs next week, and then so we've got some content for next weekend based on the Audi, and some of it for tomorrow, but mainly for now. Ow, stood on something. Oh, it was a cross member. Fucking hell. Anyway, I'm a klutz. Anyway, let's focus on what we're doing here. So we're going to try and tackle some of this stuff. I will have to get the grinder out again. I'm sorry, there's a lot of grinder action, and not the app, but a lot of stuff I need to do. I want to try and get this mounted next weekend to that. I just need to get a release bearing and clean it all up, etc. And then I want to try and get this all together so we can get this out the way onto this. So I've got some more space. I need to order a CV joint. Still need to get some fuel line ends for this engine, and a lot of other bits that I can't think of. But yeah, we are moving quite nicely. So I'll leave it there because we're nearly on 4 minutes of me, and then I'll cut to you once I've started some bits. I've not long finished work at 4. Well, say 2 instead of 4 because I got out early. But I ran around town getting all the bits from Halfords, as you do. And then I had to go pick up my spoiler in Rill, and then go home, get a cup of tea, get some stuff, phone charger, etc., speaker, everything, music, and then I had to come here. Then we got stuck having a chat, and then yeah, so here we are. So yeah, I'll be back with you once I've got some stuff cracking on. But yeah, I'll catch you in a short bit. Right, so I've just put some rust converter on all the patches and ground back. And as you can see, if I pan round over here, sorry it's a bit dark at the back, the light doesn't come in through the tin roof, obviously. 1 second, I'm going to have to do this one-handed because I've got rust converter on my hands. As you can see, it's working its magic. And what that will do is it will eat any remnants of the rust, anything that's not severe, which there isn't, and turn it back to metal so that it doesn't come back. As you can see, it's doing its magic. It's gone like a purpley blue. I've done all under here. There. Done that one there, especially up there on that ridge. I've done this bit here, You can see it's stained, but we can clean that up after. See it's still eating away in the deeper bits. That'll all be turned. That bit might need another tad in there. Like I said, anywhere I could see the purple, bluey purple light colour, that's rust converter doing its magic. Any rust that was there, now being eaten away, killed, basically killing the cancer of the car. Done the doors, obviously. So then once they're dry, we can't paint over it for 3 hours now, but that's sorted. That's one step done. We can get some filler in, smooth it out, and then we can get some paint ready to go on, especially these areas here. Make sure we get all the rust out of them. So we've done the rust converter, so I'm going to let that settle, set off, do what it needs to do, and then I'll see you in the next step. But for now, I'll catch you in a short bit. So sorry about the noise, that's Chris next door with the Cavalier Saloon over there and his other cab. But I'm just priming this again with some zinc primer because the rust was starting to come back through. It's one of them things, it is what it is. So I'll just give it a quick wipe, wash, and then fucking hell, too close. Ooh. Anyway, I'll give it another primer of that. I'm going to give it another coat after that's dry, and then we're going to crack on with that. We'll crack on with putting some high temp red paint on just to make it look nicer, and then but converter, I think it's done really well. Yeah, I think it's doing all right. I need a bit more here and here, but other than that, doing all right. I mean, looking much better. So, I mean, tons better. So yeah, much better. Let's carry on. Right, so I've just primed over the areas that I used the rust converter on, and it seems to have worked. It's been about 3 hours roughly at this point. It's taken all right, to be honest. If I just pan around and show, it's a bit hard to see with the light being lost, but yeah. So these are pretty much ready for filler at this point. So I need to do that one. I've not done that one yet. I forgot about that one. But yeah, they just need some paint now. Not paint, sorry. Filler, smooth, sand, hand sand, and then yeah, I think they'll be ready. Yeah, I want to get these calipers off tonight because I want to get some Miltech discs. So think about that, Miltech brakes for the front, because 1.6 is a lot different to 1 litre brakes. So we'll get some Miltechs and we'll see how we go. As you can see out there, cross member is currently being soaked in rust converter, which is drying, and the exhaust heat shield is nearly ready. So I will show you that when it's ready, and the cross member. But yeah, progress is good, so we're going to keep maintaining this pace, and I will catch you in a short while. Right, well, we are losing light, slowly but surely, but enough that you can see what I've been doing. The heat shield is done and painted. You have to tell me what you think. Now, it's not perfect, but I think that looks ace. Now, you won't see this. It's going to be under the car, but it looks mega. 10 times better, I think. Just miles better. I'm well chuffed. I think that looks great. Boy racer style. Red. Faster. Means 12 horsepower more. Turn the torch off, 1 second. That's now done. Made a bit of a mess. Yeah. Rust converted, as you can see, all converted, looking much better. But yeah, accomplished a fair bit today, and I'm quite happy. So tomorrow we've got to turn around, can't see me. There we go. Tomorrow we've got to start with the filler on the panels, and then sanding that back, and I'll show you how you do the filler. So yeah, there's a little tutorial coming on that tomorrow. We've done pretty well. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with some other bits and then get some like bits in for you to watch and enjoy, and then I'm going to head home. But yeah, I will catch you in a short while. So anything going on the outside of the car paint wise, and paint with the rust inhibiting primer you see there. I'm going to do 2 or 3 coats of that, and then some of the regular red paint just to smarten them up. Just tie these things up a little bit. Yeah, there's not much to it. Doing pretty well. We've painted a few things. The crash bars will be finished tonight. The heat shield is now ready to be fitted to the car. The rusty patches have been treated with rust converter and then primed, and they just need putting some filler on tomorrow, sanding back, seeing where we're at, prime again, maybe sand, and then if it needs more, it needs more, but hopefully not. You can always use a bit more filler than you need to. You can always sand it back, it's not a problem. So tomorrow's going to be quite action packed. I've got to get the under tray fitted to the Audi tomorrow as well. And if I show you, I've got a few things coming for it. Don't know if you can see that. That's a fuel tank strap that has snapped. There's a little bitty one over there, which is fine. So I've ordered a set of them from Lithuania. Probably about 2 weeks wait, but doesn't look too difficult to do. And then I've got a power steering pump I need to order. I've got a glove box ordered, which is on the way. Yeah, we're doing all right. Oh, look, you can see the bee in the background. Now that is a picture and a half right there. Working hard. Never mind. Yeah, got quite a few bits to get on with. We need those straps because that is a big concern. I can't fill this tank with that like that, and if that falls off, it's gonna do some damage to someone. So yeah, need to get that sorted. Plans for now, we're doing all right. Like I said, priming up all right. So there are a few coats, and then we'll get some red paint on, and that'll be it for tonight, I think. We've got quite a bit done. I'm quite happy tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to come down nice and early and get straight into it and get a load done. A lot of work to do tomorrow. Tonight was just sort of make what we could do with the light that we're losing after I finish work, etc. Tomorrow I'll be perked up with energy, and we will carry on. But we will get this bee back on the road within the year, I hope. Fingers crossed. I really want it on the road within the year, ready for next year. So yeah, we will get there. But yeah, I'll catch you in a short while. Right, that's it from me tonight. We didn't finish painting the crash bars because it's gone too cold and the paint won't set, so we'll do that tomorrow. But yeah, it's gone pretty well. Got quite a lot done. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and join me back here tomorrow morning when we get a lot more done and a lot more major work done, like filler, and then finish his bodywork once and for all, and that's it. It can go for paint then after that once everything's all sorted out. So yeah, get the bodywork done and we can move on to bigger, better things. But yeah, like I said, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you in the next one.